Hi person, I don't know if you can see me well. I'm in Luxembourg airport because I'm going to vacation. Technically I'm going to Paris right now, which is not where I want to be. And it is not where I was supposed to be. But something went wrong in the midway. For some reason they changed our flight. So instead of just 2 hours, direct to our final destination, we are gonna stay at 4 hours in Paris. But okay, for this vacation I took I could say ridiculous amount of books which I'm not sure if I will be able to finish, but I think the previous vacation I was able to read pretty much everything that I took, so maybe it will be alright. What I'm reading now is the book. This is Wishes by Schwab. And I'm even not in love through this book, and that's actually very sad because I was not supposed to take this book with me because this is a hardcover, and taking hardcover for a vacation is a crime. It's like they're not meant to be read on the beach, but I didn't have a choice because I literally had no time to finish this book before going somewhere. What I'm going to do is to try to finish it during my 2 flights and not take it with me to the beach, because that's I find inappropriate. I'm not sure if I'll be able to record a lot of things, but yes, so consider it as an introduction. Oh, actually, what's the book is about? I can talk about these. I have time. This book is about 2 friends who becomes villains. They study at. Actually, this book is very non-linear. We have events from 10 years ago. We have events from 2 days ago, and I guess we'll have events from today. But basically 10 years ago, our friends were really friends, though it didn't look like this. It didn't describe as friends. It's not friends dynamic I would enjoy. But anyway, they are, I think, biology students, and they doing their thesis works, and one of them, he decided to take for his thesis the topic of extraordinary people, the people with extra abilities and powers, and they discover, for some reason, I don't know, for me the beginning goes quite quickly because they made an assumption that you have to experience near-death experience. Okay. You have to live through near-death experience in order to obtain those powers, and they start trying and experimenting with themselves just the same evening, which is, I don't know, too fast of an acceptance for me, but okay. Anyway, as you may understand, they got the powers, but something goes wrong because one of them went to prison. That's not a spoiler. At the beginning, he went out of the prison and he wants to find his ex-friend and do some harm to him. So yeah, that's the book. That's the dynamic. For now, it's interesting, but let's say I expected to like it more, but I still enjoying it. Yes. See ya. guys, just look where I found the room with the books, the rare books, a lot of different books, even in English. Oh, not in English. Yeah, there are a lot of different books, like those places in the hotels. This is actually some kind of TV room, and there is a TV. But I know, very nice. I found this wonderful room and thought that this looks like a kind of good setting to talk about my books, because there are books. And I actually finished Wishes by W.E. Schwab, and finally I ended up taking it with me to the beach, and I read a couple of pages, but that's a holiday, that's a vacation, those are memories. The book is, it didn't really like it. Just look at this guy. I think he's like a little bit damaged, but whatever. And I actually enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the book, the second part of the book more than the first, for some reason. And basically this is a book about bad people, because almost all of them are just bad. We have two friends who are, they're not good people. They're not good people, and they're not good people from the start. It's not like their experiments and their these near-death experience changed them. No, they were not very nice guys, and it just worsened them, all of that. But that was exciting. That talk about some extents of human powers and all of that. So yeah, I kind of think it's like 4 stars, 4.5, and I like it. I think I will not talk a lot in those vlog videos, because I need to think through my thoughts, my experience. I need to think more carefully about that, and I will talk more in some other video. But overall, I enjoyed the book. I actually picked it up because I thought that this can be a good comp title for my novel, and actually have 2 kind of stories in my head, and this is a good comp title for both of them. That's so funny, but like, I guess that's my vibe. That's why I like it. But yeah, and I finished this, and I'm about to start reading this book, and this is a Harlem Shuffle by Colson Whitehead. And first of all, what's this? Why this thing is shorter than the book? I don't understand. Who thought this is a good idea? Who thought? I hate it. I hate this thing, but alright. And I do not remember what this book is about. I think this is about some kind of haste and maybe robbery. Maybe they are going to rob a bank. I don't remember. But he's like, this is about some kind of criminal too. And I bought it a couple of months ago, before I even started writing my book or something. But then I realized that it can be a kind of comp title too, because this is about criminal and haste and something. But I'm not sure. At this point I'm not sure, so I will start reading and I will let you know. update numero 2, where there is, I don't know, whatever, update. I have started to read this book, but I'm just in the beginning. I'm on the page 48. And first of all, I feel like this year I read much faster, I read much more during my vacation. So, that's a mosquito. Anyway, this book, I thought this book is about haste, and this is kind of about haste, but first of all, everything happens in 1960s, something in America, and our main character, he has the furniture store. He is not very, like, kind of, he related to criminal. His relative, his cousin, he robbed like small goods, small things, and this guy, who, our main character, he helps him to sell those goods, but nothing like very huge. And one day, this cousin suggests him to rob the hotel, and our main character refuses. And I said, like, okay, where is the robber? Okay, maybe it's next robber, maybe something like that. But then this robbery happens, and apparently this cousin didn't tell his accomplices that his cousin, our main character Ray, refuses to participate. So they are gonna be here soon, but currently we are just reading a retell of the robbery from this cousin, from Freddy words. Like, okay. I thought I will read like robbery, exactly the time of robbery, but maybe not. I don't know. For now, I'm not very enjoying the book. It's kinda okay. So we will see. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I feel a little bit sorry for this guy, because already some thugs visited his store and saying, like, we want you to return some jewelry that you stole from the hotel, but he did not do that. That's it. It's me from the future, from the editing future, and I think I'm going insane, because I was absolutely sure I recorded a video with my thoughts. So after finishing this book, but that video just doesn't exist. It's not there. Maybe I forgot to turn the camera on. That happens. That could have happened. Maybe I accidentally deleted the video. That could have happened also. I already did something like this. You know, the other day I wanted to clean up my camera, and I picked the videos I want to delete, and then I accidentally clicked to choose everything, and I deleted everything. Luckily, there were nothing important there left. There were some videos that never saw the light of the day, and they never will, but nothing serious happened. But I noticed that right away here nothing like this happened. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I dreamt about recording this video. I don't know. But the fact remains, I have no video right now. So now I will just try to remember what I was saying back then, or what I at least planned to say, because I'm still not sure if I really recorded a video. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Because, well, it still makes sense to finish this segment, to wrap up it, kind of, because I did finish the book. So the book turned out to be nothing like I expected. Though apparently, for those who read this author regularly, or at least familiar with more than one of his works, that is not surprising. But it was my first time reading him, so based on the description, I expected it to be like fun little heist story. And though technically there was a heist, that's true, even like more than one heist in some way. But that's not what the book is about. And it doesn't really have a plot in the usual sense. Things definitely happen, but how to explain it? They don't build towards one clear goal. It's more like absorbing the events, reflecting on events, soaking in the vibe, things like that. The book is split into 3 parts, and they are obviously connected. At least we have the same main character, Ray Carney, and all of them, but I couldn't say that they are connected directly. Each part has its own mini plot, but overall it's more about showing us how country changes, how people in it change, how their tastes change, their expectations, their ways of living, all of it. The writing style is interesting. It's not simple and straightforward, not at all, but also it's not overly purple or flowery. Not at all. The problem is, with all of that, the main problem is for me, that it sometimes just got boring. Or maybe not even boring exactly, but more like I felt like this book demanded my full attention on each and every word. And if I let my mind wander even for a second, the thread was gone. And that's when it got boring. This is why the beach vacation turned out to be the worst possible place to read this book. Well, very unfortunately. Still, overall, I liked it. I couldn't say I'm in love, but my impressions lean positive. You can actually see how many tabs I stuck in here. Well, it doesn't look like a lot, but for me it's a lot. I'm not like noting everything. I'm not so obsessed with noting things, so that's quite a lot. And it's actually interesting, because if I mark up the book like this much, sometimes more, but that's, as I said, a lot, it's either because I am absolutely in love with this book and I'm highlighting every little thing I love there, or because I absolutely hate it and I'm either marking plot holes or yelling at the characters or at the author in the margins. Middle of the road books get a middle of the road number of tabs, but here I marked quite a lot, and almost everything related to our main character, because he is fascinating. Weirdly enough, I did not connect emotionally with him at all, or with anyone in the book. But at the same time, I ended up making so many little research notes about him, about his journey, his past, his present, his thoughts, that it turned out into a whole greenery of sticky notes. That's never happened to me before, or at least I don't remember. So yeah, the final verdict, that's definitely not the best choice for a vacation read, but otherwise it was not bad at all.